we've just restored power to peak 15, and we now have to go and clear out the decontamination bay, which will allow us to leave. So let's go and do that. I can imagine there's gonna, yeah, one of those little
Now entering
bugs down there.
decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Yeah, so once we do this, we should be able to get the trams back up and running. There they are. Little bastards.
They are locked in.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Poor Reaper 5 sniper. Hold on a minute. Hang on. What am I using at the moment? The Reaper 2? What? Oh. Hold on. Quite a few. 144 damage. Oh. Less heatsink capacity there, I lose 2. So am I losing damage if I can't fire as frequently? I think so. If that was 4 seconds, I'd probably go for it. I'll tell you that though. But yeah, we've got 61,000 credits as well. Electronic skill too low. Very nice. Okay.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I heard about the Rift Station and Hot Labs. I don't think I did.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Okay, what about the Hot Labs?
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Very
right
well,
now.
That's fine.
Commander. Log.
Control group, loosen the... They're in... We can't escape. Up the tunnels now.
Shredder rounds.
The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
Well, he never
He
got
killed
out, did he?
himself because he was part of whatever happened
Oh,
here?
what the?
He must
What
have
the
felt
shit?
original focus about-
Little bastard. I saw that vent and I was like, I'm surprised something didn't come out of there. Turn my back. It immediately happened. Bloody hell. We get ready. Oh my god, flashbanged.
Clear.
Want to apologise as well for cutting the last video off a little early. I'd try not to get into a habit of it, but really lost track of time. It was ridiculously late at the time of recording. That's on me. It is no fault but my own. But yeah, I'll try not to make a habit of just cutting short midway through a mission. Right, before we go, do I have any better pistols for these guys? Should probably unlock barrier for you just so you've got a bit more survivability. You're using pistols, so we'll go for that. Right, let's have a little... Let's make sure you two are as kitted out as you possibly can be. So armor-wise, you're all good. I don't know what the difference between all these are. Like logic arrest tool, chameleon tool. Oh, details. That's just lore though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. That'll be something I need to Google on my own time. So you've probably got the edge 4. Can we... I don't think we can get anything better than that. Do you use shotguns? I don't think you do. Oh, they both use anything. So maybe I should give them a decent weapon in another slot just in case they switch to it without me making them. Right, in that case you can have this. You can have... I want to save that for Rex. Eventually I want to get him back in the squad. And you can have that. You can have that. Katana 4. And that. Armor wise, I got nothing for you. I need to buy some. Let's go. Save. Is that safe? I can't save. Okay. It's fine. Yep.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Really happy with how I got my Shepard to look. Looks pretty good.
Now arriving at Rift Station.
Not sure how the
Binary
customization
Helix
will be
Research
though
Facility.
in Mass Effect 2 and 3. I hope she'll look the same throughout all 3. So I hope I don't come to import into Mass Effect 2 and I've got to lose this hairstyle and go for something else. Surely they'd have thought of that, right? Well, you can hope. Right, it's too quiet. I don't like it. Emergency exit. Keep an eye out for any vents. Going down or up? Going up. Ah, Captain Ventralis, what are you doing here?
Stand down.
How you doing, boss?
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can they run a train? What's that mean? No autopsy, no foul?
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm a Spectre.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Yeah, you did a good
You
job.
were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
They sent an Asari. That wasn't the Matriarch, was it?
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's
That
an
means
emergency
she's
elevator out by the
dangerous.
trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Okay. Just bear with me a sec. My phone is now blowing up the second that... There we go, sorry about that. Right, tell me realistically everything you know.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Oh Christ, right, we're going to be here for a while.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
Ooh. Was
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
okay.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Oh, not a Volus. Little short dudes.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
The books came from the
Did
lab.
the aliens
They
come
must have
from
been running
inside the
tests or
facility,
something.
or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Yeah. Isn't there a lab out there in Russia or something where they've got smallpox? Like frozen? Like, come on. Just... Christ.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens
Ah,
come
You
do
want
we
my
do that?
personal opinion? Labs like that...
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
What's going on? Oh, bugs.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Oh, what? There's no way that didn't hit. So I realised something off screen shortly after I...
Thanks for the help.
sorry.
Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
So shortly after recording the last video, Rachni, weren't they the race that the Krogan supposedly wiped out? The Rachni War? Apparently not. Somebody survived.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep
It's like,
throwing
didn't the
themselves against our
Krogan supposedly
defenses.
hunt them to
Even
extinction?
animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Short Rex mentioned that. Can I actually check the journal? Hold on. No, the codex. What would it be under? Extinct races. No. Would it be under Krogan? Council races? No. Where would Krogan be? Genophage? No, that's just telling me. Krogan rebellions, maybe. I swear it was called the Rachni War. Oh, they're not going to tell me about it. Maybe I can ask Rex about it next time we're on the Normandy. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find it. I'm fairly certain it's the supposedly extinct race. Oh, I wonder if I had Rex with me. Would he have had some dialogue, maybe? I don't know if the game... Well... Oh, you're all fine. I expected a fight.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
No, I might. See how I feel.
What?
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
The fuck is your problem?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
Uh-huh. Let's get personal, shall we?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arrayus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Bitch, you're looking out close to my window. I was like, come over there and slap you. Inconsiderate much?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave? Then I will return to my meditation.
Backchat me again one more time. One more, I dare you. Go on, talk back to me. She did it, not me.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
What does that say? Archivist?
Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I came to help.
I heard there were some problems up here.
I might have an ulterior motive, but I am here to help.
I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Ooh, show me what
Let's
you
have a
got,
look.
baby.
Regretfully.
Oh, so weapons don't stop at 5. Just keep on going. Oh, hold on. Wait. Amplifies increased biotic abilities by synchronizing the element 0 nodes within the user's central nervous system. Is that this specific one, or the amps in general? On a biotic amp, that's different to Omnitool, isn't it? I should probably buy that and give it to Liara. Grab those licenses, upgrade the Medigel. Beautiful. Let's sell some stuff as well. Christ, that's worth 8,400. Shit. Well, loads of money. Say. I don't need 2 of everything. What does that do? Just more damage against synthetic, so Geth. I should probably be... I need shredder rounds on for the Rachni. Now do more damage. Okay. Mental note. Christ, it was so much money. Let's compare that armor to what we've got. I don't know what armor those two can wear. They need alien, don't they? They can't wear human. Okay, that's fine. Equipment. Liara. More duration. Less power, but we don't use her abilities for the strength. We use it for crowd control. More cooldown. Yeah, so you can only wear light human armor. Tally are the same. And you can't wear any. Okay. Then I need to do some switcheroos. I want shredder rounds. Do I not have a better heatsink than 2? I've got 3. Let's find a 5. And what do I have there? Shields. Would shields be better or general damage protection? Or toxin resistance. Would that be good? Is that what the green health bar is? Then at the same time, I think on insanity difficulty, if I get hit, I get hit, don't I? I'm gonna try doing that. Make a save. And where do you want me to go? Security? Where I came from? That's the tram. Quarantine lab. So that's the direction I came in from. So another guard barracks to go through. Getting in my way. We'll check out the quarantine. Oh, there's the Volus. Right before I talk to him. Let's pillage all of his stuff.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean the Rachni?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
How did you manage to survive?
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Oh, of course, we only know their names because the game tells us, but obviously the actual characters don't see that, do they? So they've only just found out. Yeah, there you go. The Rachni are extinct.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg.
Oh, so they
waiting
brought
since
it.
The last battle.
Why?
They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Yeah, tell me about them.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Yeah, no kidding. That's like bringing back the dinosaurs.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch.
Oh shit.
When the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Yeah, you did do what you had to do at the end of the day. It's all about survival, isn't it? But you can make up for it by helping me to beat them.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I used to
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Dude, I need to get in.
I told you to leave.
How am I going to clean up this mess if you won't let me clean it up? And another way around. Can you get him to move?
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
What the hell do I do? Go through security? Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm looking at you so intensely. Ooh.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Does he even tell me anything useful?
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Oh, I've already found him.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
So... what happens if I decrypt this door? You've discovered a sealed section of the Rift Station labs. It would be possible to blast your way in, but there may be a more subtle way. A more subtle way.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
No, sorry. Oh. Wait, is this where we came from? Oh, what's down here?
What do you want?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Yeah, but I could help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
No chance.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Oh, she's all fixed, mate.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Alright, tell me more.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier.
Oh shit.
They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species.
Why?
Forest B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic.
So how does it spread?
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Yeah.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you
gotta get rid of
see
it.
That.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll get me in and I'll deal with it.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
Right, good.
I'll
See
talk
what
to
I can
him.
do.
Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do any...
Talk to you
I
later.
hope you can do something.
Right, so he's going to get me into the maintenance lab somehow.
The sooner we are off this frozen...
This system is online and ready to
Think
provide...
you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to provide...
We don't need anything.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I don't have the equipment to run yet, do I? Right, maintenance. Security. So I have to go back to the captain. I don't know where maintenance is. Guess we try and persuade him. Capitan, I need help.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Sorry, I'll take the risk.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns.
I don't know how to use them.
Alright, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you.
That's fine.
He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Yep, that's what it takes.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know.
I've got work to do.
You
Good.
and me both.
Right, so that'll be the guard who didn't believe we were a Spectre and turned us away. Down here.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out.
Okay, that's fine.
Got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Right, what are we dealing with? Research notes. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too much or too little will spoil the result. Don't say I have to do. Oh, God. Sorry? What am I doing? That's just bloody trial and error. Right, so it's that. Christ, you gotta be like right on it. Your
mission
created. There we
ends
go.
here,
Oh,
Shepard.
I knew there was someone up with you.
Seemed odd.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way.
He's dead?
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab.
Ah, you're the one trapped.
Weapons free!
Weapons free. You have to tell me twice. I've heard Liara's pretty good with a singularity. I can fly, baby. Oh, Liara, marry me. She's still alive. Right, hold on. Sabotage your weapons. See you later. Didn't even break a sweat. All they've done is waste my time. That was smooth. Tornado. Alright, we've got the cure, baby. Now we don't have to ask for permission to get out because he's dead.
They came out of there.
The Geth?
You mean the Geth? The inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can get into maintenance now. Right, well, let's go hand this cure over. And then we'll head through there. I don't know if it's time gated. Not many games have time gated quests, but it's always sneaky when they do. There you go, man. Got your cure.
Is that the cure? You did it?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Celestia? That's unbelievable. Well,
What do you know?
I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Did they?
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes.
Shit.
I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
So there's more corrupt guards. Right, I appreciate the warning.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
I'll take a reward.
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people.
I appreciate
I
it.
need to administer this. Thanks again.
No worries, man. Good luck. Why have you still got a question mark above your head?
They seem to be coming along
I
well.
need to get
You're
into
not
the
supposed to go back there. Here's my pass. Just
Talk to you later.
Of course.
Oh, so we could have got the pass from him? So why didn't you give that me the first time I asked him to help us get into maintenance? Right, let's keep our eyes peeled because there could be more people out to get us. We had a level up. No. Right, we're in. How we get 1,000 credits for killing one of those is huge. Again, keep an eye out for any air vents. Oh, this. Oh, there she is.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair.
What is that?
Her children were to be ours.
Oh, she's the
raised
mother.
to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
That's not why she's here.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't say I have. No. Wait, you're gonna kill your own daughter?
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
I never saved. Oh, you bitch, I've been stasis. Oh, no. Okay, right. Let's take out the foot soldiers. Wait, what does that say? Benezia's power level? Oh, you bitch. Right, hold on, because got a cheeky level up. Right, what can we go for that's going to help us out? Advanced shield boost. Maybe. I'll tell you what we could do. Max out this, just in case somebody dies. Fitness. Was that always there? Immunity. I like the sound of that. Let's upgrade. We only have 2 points. I don't really care about stasis, but it could be handy just to get somebody out of the fight for a bit. Where are those Geth coming from? We're there. Singularity, baby. Or headshot. When you cowards. What are you shooting at? Right, next wave, baby. There's some Rachni. Or Geth. Okay, you're looking a little tired there. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Flank from both fronts. Take out these ones first. Flank around on me. Beautiful. One left. It's a big boy. Let's AI hack it. Absolutely destroyed.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable.
Nobody's
My
unstoppable
mind is
apart
filled
from
with
me.
his light. Everything is clear.
What's he planning?
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
She's definitely been brainwashed or something.
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Either that or this is just a complete ruse.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
This is too convenient.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
So that was the ship we saw take off?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology
The
is
Reaper,
far
isn't it?
more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay
I'd just jump the gun.
the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a whole relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years
why are you
ago,
looking
a
for
star
it?
nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
So that's what you're here for?
Someone on Novaria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
So that's why
I
you're
took
here.
the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
I need that information.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take
Beautiful.
it, please.
Maybe she's genuine.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he
It's a
planned
good
to go
start,
from
though.
there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived.
Okay.
You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should.
We're gonna have to kill her, aren't we?
Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara.
We're gonna have to kill her. I don't want to have to.
Die!
Yes, here we go. At least she did one last good deed. Can't move. What sort of... What sort of aimbot was that? She wasn't even looking at me. And the gun was tracking to me. Oh, what do I even do against her? There we go. Oh, Liara, you're such a
I
beast.
cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
I don't want to have to kill you if I don't have to.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely
Maybe we kill
myself. I
Saren and
never
then they'll
will
free
be
her.
again.
Mother.
Is she dead?
Good night, little wing.
So
I will
much...
see you again with the dawn.
Most dramatic death ever. No.
Right. They always said there would be a...
The big Boomba mother's gone. Can we talk about it? Right, what the hell do we do with this thing? So that's the mother of all the Ragni? We're gonna kill it, right? To stop it from giving birth to more? Am I able to... Here we go, what's that console up there? We can't let this live. Oh, she's alive. She was moving. She's getting up. We've got to stop her. Wait, is she possessed? What is... She is, isn't she? But Ragnar is using her as a... Gonna use her to communicate with us. Oh, that's creepy.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Start making sense.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Ragni.
Yeah, stop wasting my time.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved.
Well, she wants us to kill
them.
them.
They will only cause harm as they are.
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Very true. I mean, if you want me to, they're your children.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must.
Right, but what do I do with you?
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Did the Krogan go too far? What would happen if I did release you? Yeah, what are your plans?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
My worry is I don't know enough as to why. I either don't know enough or I don't remember why the Krogan wiped out the Rachni. I don't know enough of the backstory to make a decision. So if I let them live, are they just gonna breed and breed until they do end up posing as a problem? If I kill them, am I just killing innocent? So am I causing genocide, or are there more eggs out there, right? Is this truly the last of them? Oh, I don't know. Or are they just telling me what I want to hear? So I will free them. I mean, it is true, this one is technically innocent, but is it going to try and seek justice once it finds out that all of its people are dead? Will it try and get revenge on the scientists who locked it up? The scientists who caged its children for years? I let it out, is it just going to go rogue? I feel like I have to kill it. I don't want to. I wish I knew more about the Rachni War. I wish I knew why the Krogan were hunting them. Were they just hunting them for sport? And then they hunted them to the point of extinction? Or were the Rachni trying to wipe out the Krogan as well, and it's just the Krogan one? But then I don't want to... It's the whole thing. It's like you don't judge somebody based on the actions of their ancestors, right? Just because the Rachni were a problem once, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to pose as a problem again. I'm gonna let you live.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Just don't prove me wrong. Otherwise I'll come for you, and then I will wipe you all out. Go, start a new home. Be free, and tell your children to stop killing me. I'll tell you what, Rex isn't going to be happy with that choice, is he? When I tell him. just lied to him. What? Free the Rachni? I don't know what you're talking about. The Rachni are extinct. He killed them all. I wouldn't do such a thing. Oh, this is where I need to go, isn't it? The hot labs? I think that's where I've been trying to go this entire time. For some reason. Don't remember the reason. All these quests of... What are you doing sat in an empty room on your own?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting.
Oh, fuck.
This was Rachni's ship.
I'm gonna have to tell him that I let it go.
Cryogenic suspension.
Was I able to talk to this guy first? Oh, no.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Chimera destruct.
Oh shit! Is that the queen? No, it's just a normal one. Okay. So... Purge codes. How do I tell everybody to clear the station? I don't want to purge it while they're here.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Oh! I've got 2 minutes to get off.
Time for revenge.
Look at all the bloody enemies in there. There's no way I'm doing this in a minute. Am I supposed to just run?
All patched up.
I'm okay.
Here we go. Bloody hell. Hopefully I haven't just killed everybody. I think it just purged down below. Elevator to a restricted area? Elevator to mess hall. Have I been to all those places? Let me check them out before I decide to leave. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind. That's where I want to go. Or is that just the way I came in? Yeah, that door's locked now. Must be. Okay. In that case, let's just take the tram out of here. I hope I made the right choice with saving the Arachnid Queen. I'll see what Rex has to say. I don't know how I'm going to justify it to him, since he was at war with them. Oh, nice.
What's our next move, Commander?
Christ,
Head for the Mu relay?
Let's have a debrief.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Williams, watch your fucking tone, alright?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander.
It's the second
You want me to patch you through to the
Williams has
council?
stepped out of line.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
Oh,
and
no.
then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
I'm hoping they won't.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I'm just quickly responding to a message. Right, Novaria done. Let's have a debrief with the team. See how Joker's holding up.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Yeah, Williams is he's getting out of line. I don't know what a deal is with aliens, but I don't want that on my team. I don't like her attitude. Hoping I can talk to her and knock some sense into her. If not, she's off the team.
Yes, Commander?
I see you got
Goodbye,
nothing new
Commander.
for me. Liara, how you holding up?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
What?
And making a fool of myself in the
you
process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans.
It's fine, you just
I
gotta
did
calm
not really
down.
know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Yeah, we are short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. And Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
150?
That is true.
We're lucky we hit 100.
At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Yeah, we
It
do.
is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Yeah, you could have asked before you went bloody Googling me.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander.
No secrets on my team.
After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Yeah, me or the Prothean beacon?
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard.
Damn.
But I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
What? What do you mean, Lieutenant Alenko? No relationship between me and him?
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Oh, I mean... I don't know. I barely even know her. I do like the biotic strength that she brings to the team. Is that enough to say I'm attracted to you? I'm attracted to your power? Who else would I potentially want to romance? I don't even know who else I can romance. Can I not romance the Turian, Garrus? I'm gonna give it a quick Google before I commit. Just want to double check what the options of a romance are. Oh, it's just the two options. It's her or Caden. Oh, fuck it then. Alright.
No, you were right.
I like your biotic
There is
power,
something
baby.
between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you?
I don't know. I'm just a
We have
beast.
only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Love doesn't make sense, baby.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll protect you, baby.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
That's fair enough.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I'm done.
I should go.
See you
Goodbye,
later.
Shepard.
I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Cade, if you had biotic capabilities, maybe it'd be me and you. That means saying that I haven't brought him on the team enough to see if he's as strong.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Yep.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Are you concerned?
Personal observation, Caden?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Bloody hell, word gets around, doesn't it?
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested.
Lower deck rumor? It's only just happened.
More than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. Not to my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You jealous?
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
If I say it's not like that, what does that mean?
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
What are you referring to? Let something slide? What about let slide?
You're talking about a particular example, aren't you?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts, instead of taking it slow.
Okay.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father."
Shit.
When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Yeah, I don't see the connection here.
So why are you telling me this? Are you saying I'm cutting corners somewhere?
I'm saying it's probably inevitable that we'll have to, and when that happens, I want to help you. When someone important goes up on a ledge, you help them.
We can only
keep them from
stick to the book for so long.
Made by a kid.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
I don't think you're out of
You're
line.
not out of line, Caden. But there are regs.
You are making sense.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Just lay it up. No, yeah. It's doing things by the book, but I don't think that's going to work for everything. Oh, Rex, I'm sorry, boy. Are you angry?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons. Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not
I
stay?
tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
So what happened to Jared? I'm assuming you had to put him down?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me.
Yeah.
You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some
your
laws
father?
that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Fucking hell.
So long, Rex.
Yeah, so long.
Shepard.
That's some history. Right, Williams.
Commander?
You bitch.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
I don't care.
Before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy.
Who's this?
He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Oh, so you like Kaden, do you?
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone.
Well, everyone
What's
wants
up?
a piece
You
of me.
didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
I didn't mean to.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Saren and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Your dad was gone a lot.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart,
Jesus
much
Christ.
have I seen and known. Cities of men
Right, shut up.
and manners, climates,
Yeah, but
councils, governments.
you know what? I am bored.
Is the rest of your life story this
Stop
dull?
reading poetry to
Not
me.
everyone goes through the crap you had to, Commander. Some of us just live. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
It's not my place to judge, just don't try to sell me on it.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer.
I'm going to tell you
not
what to
your moral
believe
compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Ma'am?
I just don't like Williams, as you can tell. Don't have time for her. Tell you who I do have time for. My man.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Want to tell me about it?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Go on.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is that a common thing?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What's going on?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage.
Okay.
It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
They have 4 testicles? Right.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
What did you come across?
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up. And
Was he like post-surgery?
I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Jesus Christ.
He was growing parts inside these people?
What?
Exactly.
This is grim.
He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them.
Oh my.
Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
That is grim.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What? He's still out there doing this?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What, and you just let him go?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties.
Yeah, what about all the lives on that
destroyed so
ruining?
close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Yeah, morons.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Yeah, it's... If a few lives have to be taken for... That's the greater good, isn't it? It's a few lives versus a few thousand. He's probably still out there now, just growing organs inside of poor people.
A few casualties is a small
But
price
we've
to
already
pay
had to
stop someone
sacrifice
like that.
some scientists.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
kill that Batarian
Those
guy.
hostages might be wishing they died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped them.
You've got to see the bigger picture.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the
I
military,
wonder if we'll come
but they
across him.
weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find it.
No worries. Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
You bet.
What do you have? We're getting close to being able to afford that. I can't wear heavy armor, can I? Did I buy the Scorpion 4? What armor am I currently wearing? Versa 5.
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Scorpion 4's worse. A sniper, look at that. Way better. I might just save up for that. I sell to get it. A few more missions and we'll be able to get it. I don't want to oversell just to buy it. Need to talk to Tally.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You sound a bit down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
I'll do anything to help.
The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Yeah, I like the silence.
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Yeah, so you're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
Yeah, you gonna go back or are you just gonna go find a new life?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Yeah, we'll stop him.
I should go.
See you later.
See you later. Right, that is everybody caught up with. Good stuff. Now to see what is next on the agenda. What we're going to pick up with next time. Is it Ferox? What does that ring a bell? Some levels. missions. Yeah, Feros. Then we've got all these. I kind of want to do that. Might do that when we pick it up next time. Try and find Dr. Salen. See if we can tick off a few side quests before we do the next story mission. Yeah, then we'll do that. The story missions seem fairly long and dragged out, whereas we might be able to get a couple of these done in an episode. So that's the plan. Next time, I'm going to take Garrus. I'm going to find this crazy doctor. As usual, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you later.